My name's CJ Faison. Right here behind me is the brand new motivated ghost hunting rig. Come on inside, let me show you what this is all about. All right, so you've probably seen this van either on Twitter or Instagram or my Facebook page, something along those lines, or maybe even in one of the past videos that we filmed before. You just replace you are with you are. Desire. You are my fire, the one. I'm not singing to you, Dylan, I'm just singing at you, okay? All right, Dylan, get us the hell out of this van. It's locked. All right, everybody.
It's really locked.
You got, well, if you unlock the door, that's how you get out. I mean, it's logical. We've got such a high request of people wanting to see the inside of the van, or like, why did you buy it? There's so many different things that people have asked. So we're gonna cover this all in one video. Now, the number one reason is time and productivity. It is everything to me, right? And having a little bit of comfort when traveling. So basically the door I just opened was this right here. So you enter in through here. The really cool thing, I'm gonna give you a tour and then I'm gonna show you all the features about this thing. So we have 4 captain's chairs, so 2 in the front, 2 right here, and then in the very back where Chris is standing, there's actually a big couch that just kind of has like an L shape to it, as you can see in the footage. The main and most important thing of this whole van is it has Wi-Fi built into it. So it actually has this big ball on top that like, the satellite Wi-Fi, it's crazy. Sometimes where I don't have cell phone reception, I have Wi-Fi connectivity, so it's nice so I can still continue doing work, which is kind of cool. So first feature of the van is there are 2 TVs in the main cabin here, one behind me and then one behind Chris back there. Damn! So what I'll typically do is I'll plug my HDMI cord right here and that will basically stream to that TV, or I can cast to it, and I'll usually just sit right here and I'll have my laptop and I'll start editing right here. So I can edit on the fly. I can run all of my companies straight from this van. I've got Wi-Fi, I've got power, I have everything I need in order to run businesses through my computer, through the van, right? So another cool feature is right here. If we get thirsty, there is a nice ice cold refrigerator that is on at all times, which is really comes in handy, I will say that. The cool part about these 2 chairs here is they actually have recliners that will come up so you can prop your feet up as you're going down the road. Another feature is every seat has its own control board. So let's say I want to turn off all the lights, right? Bam.
Sexy time. Yeah.
Now the only light is on the camera right here. Turn that back on, we're all good to go down the road. Now let's just say that I want to put that partition up right here behind me. Having a private phone call that, you know, I necessarily don't need Chris to hear. Maybe I'm calling his girlfriend to tell on him that, you know, hey, he was like flirting with some chick at Starbucks. Put that up, you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on, each section has reading lights so you can turn on individual lights, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
The really cool part about this van is it was very well thought out. So this van is meant to be basically your own private jet, but on wheels, right? I'm not quite at that private jet point. Although that is a goal, this is about as much as I can get right now, right? So it has these really cool workstations that flip out right here. And this is what I usually put my laptop on. And you can put these right back down in there. Soft close, everything, which is really neat. There's also space over here to put like magazines, books, your laptop. Same thing right there. Every seat has a charging port for your phones, so you're never gonna run out of battery. As long as this van is on, you have power, you have Wi-Fi, and you have some type of connectivity, which is really nice. Now, up top, this is where it's really cool. If you ever see the motivated van rolling down the road, and you see Chris or I, more than likely if you see this van, I'm in it. So inside of here is where we have just some basic storage. These are just fuses, stuff like that, just in case anything did decide to go out. But right back here is where I keep some extra merchandise. So if I ever see some of you fans, you all come up to us while we're in the van, one of the cool parts is I've got some hats, I've got shirts, I've got autograph cards here that we can sign for you. So, and also I think I have Sharpies. I guess some of my shoes. Yeah, I've got Sharpies right here. This is also my snack area. Don't show my trainer Kelsey those sweets in there because she would kill me, to be honest with you. So back here, I've never sat back here, but this is the L-shaped couch that I was talking about. And again, you have all of these different controls back here. You want to turn all the lights off, you can turn that on. You want to just put one light on, 2 lights on, whatever you have. And also the privacy blinds inside of this thing is completely dark mode. So if I just pull these down, you actually can't see in, but I can see out, and vice versa. But if you want that extra stage of privacy in case you're doing a little something fun back here, you know, got privacy. Chris is like, please don't do that as I'm driving. So again, this actually has stations for multiple drinks. You have multiple wine glass holders down here, and then you've got an additional storage for some drinks down there as well. So another cool part of this van is that it has an intercom system between Chris and I. So if Chris is driving, or if Kyle is driving, one of my employees that takes us to some events and stuff like that in the van, I can literally hit a button, I can talk to him and say, hey, how far are we out, whatever, hey, I'm hungry, let's grab something to eat.
I'll catch you on the flip side, darling. I'm too pooped to pop.
So that's a really cool part of this van, and also it's all climate control back here. So in the summertime, it is cold as hell. In the wintertime, it is warm. I remember we were going on this trip, we were coming up through Pennsylvania, and we got to where was that? Breezewood. We got to Breezewood, Pennsylvania, and I was asleep back here. My laptop had fell on the floor, and I was zonked out. And when I woke up, I thought I was gonna have a heat stroke because it was so hot back here. So I was cold. I turned it up, fell asleep. That was not good whatsoever. Oh, and another cool thing, before I forget this. So, you know, both stations have the laptop trays or whatever, but also you can plug your iPad into this van and you can control the entire van. I can also see with the hookup of this, how much gas we have. If he has a GPS connected, I can see how far we are from our destination, which is really, really cool.
But this is taking forever. Shrek, and ain't no in-flight movie or nothing.
So a lot of cool features that run through this van and just make it that much more simple. And again, the top thing for me is productivity, right? I need to get more stuff done at a faster rate of speed, so that's where this van comes into play. Another reason is we can sleep in this if we had to. Now, I'm a twice a day shower type of guy, so I'm not showering in here because we don't have one. So typically, not typically, all the time we're at a hotel, no matter what. In 2022, I think we, what do we equivalent? How many days in the hotel?
124.
124 days were spent in a hotel room. Now, I don't know if you know any other YouTubers who are doing that or not, who also either have a job or run companies, but for us being, you know, not full-time YouTubers, I'm pretty sure we stayed in hotels more than anyone else did this past year, which is crazy, right? So we thank you for that. We love doing this, right? And we do not want to stop doing this. And that's where your support of the video, even just dropping a thumbs up on this video, it legit helps. It helps a lot. So we appreciate it. It costs a lot of money to do this. I think we spent close to like $25,000 or something. Between, oh no, it was like close to $40,000 between fuel, hotels, expenses on the road, maintenance, all of that kind of stuff. So it does take a lot to do these videos. And you know, it's not me saying, hey, I need help or anything along those lines, but the only thing that I ask you to help with is just smash that like button for me. Now, let's take you to the back of the van where all the cool stuff is. All right, so here in the back, this is where things get real cool. This is where all of our gear is stored. If we've got, oh, my dogs are going crazy inside. This is where we're gonna store all of our gear, right? We've got these nice hangers up here if you got some hang clothes. If not, you put that thing up just like so. It's got an outdoor speaker system, and also if we want to go tailgate somewhere or whatever, this thing here is actually a TV underneath this, but we keep this covered just to protect that because we have bags, as you can see, that we keep pressed up against here. Now, in the back, I am fabricating up something really cool. Over here in this corner, basically we're gonna take a quarter of this right here, and I'm building this rack that holds all of our ghost hunting gear, but it's a quick grab rack. And what we're gonna do is basically, if we get to a spot and we're like, yo, we gotta film real quick and we don't have any cameras, anything, this is an extra. So we have 2 REM pods. We have like spirit boxes. We've got like 5 of them things, right? And we're gonna keep one of everything right here to where if we have all of this stuff in cases stacked up somewhere and we get somewhere, it's like, yo, we gotta film this now. We got a window of opportunity. We go right here to the rack, quick grab it, and then we can literally go and film right there. It's got a memory card built in, all of that. And then a little bit of tech for you. We are going to basically have this thing to where I can plug in a memory card. We're working on this device right now, and I actually ordered it, But
21 gigawatts!
I'm gonna be able to plug my memory card into this basically external hard drive that has its own power, and it will automatically dump all of my footage onto it, which will be really neat. And not to mention, the security of this van is through the roof. So don't try to rob this, because it's gonna have cameras and different systems and checks and balances around this just to ensure that, listen, nobody's gonna screw with us, right? So that is this. This is the van tour. This is the new motivated van, I should say. And this here is going to be something you're gonna see in a lot more videos. You saw us camp out in this van before. You've seen us take this van to any estate sanatorium before. There's so many places this van has actually been, but we've never done a video on it. And to be completely transparent with you, we have not used this van in over 2.5 months. Like, Chris and I were just thinking about it. Like, when we were going through the comments of the videos, we're like, wow, we really haven't used this van in 2.5 months, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, we have the best piece of equipment to go and travel with, and we don't even use that. So this is gonna be in a lot more videos. So without any further ado, we're actually loading up for a road trip here in a couple days. So we're gonna actually start packing the bags. If you want to win a trip in the van, road trip with us, have some fun, here's what I need you to go do. Either go to shopmotivated.com, use promo code VAN at checkout, V-A-N at checkout. It's gonna get you 30% off of all the merch. And if you order something within the next 14 days, or you have joined to be a part of Club Motivated, which is down in the description, just download it in the App Store. Either one of those are gonna get you entered in to go to a ghost hunt with Chris and I. And not to mention, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and you're gonna be on a video, so we're gonna see you there. Love y'all so much. Thank you for viewing the channel, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Now let's load up, Chris. That was weird. I opened the door just to close the door. What the f did I just do that for?
Open that door up. We got stuff to do.
We got stuff to do. Sorry, guys.